people remain missing. Good morning, everybody. It is 4:30 a.m. right now on this Monday. It's July 14th. Good morning, I'm Michael Gargiulo.
I'm Darlene Rodriguez. 𝗫𝗀𝗆𝗃𝗪𝗏 here looking at some slowdowns in Westchester County right now. Storm Team 4's Marie LaRosa has the forecast. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, we're talking about some rain headed our way too, and falling right now in parts of the Poconos and the Catskills pretty heavily. So that's going to be the theme today. Heavy rainfall potential. Let's start with the flash flood concerns. This is through from 2 p.m. through this evening. Most of our area does include the city, and that could be as much as 2 inches of rainfall, but the rainfall rates could be in that 1 to 2 inch per hour rate. So think afternoon and evening difficult travel potentially with those storms developing. Out there right now from Pike and Sullivan County, some heavy rainfall. We've got 75 right now in Sussex, 74 at Central Park. There was some lightning with this earlier, so right now it doesn't look like that is showing up, so quieter heavy rainfall right now. Then bits of sunshine for the afternoon. It stays very muggy. 82 degrees by 1 o'clock. We'll see 84 for the high, 80 through 4 p.m. with those showers and thunderstorms rolling through, and those will be with us through late tonight. All right, 4:31 right now. Let's see what's moving along or not. Adele, good morning.
Good morning, Maria. Good morning. Crews are still searching for people caught up in flash flooding across several counties. Over the weekend, storms slammed the state, drenching some areas with more than 9 inches of rain in less than 24 hours. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem defended the Trump administration's response. She also acknowledged reports from NBC News and others that she requires her personal sign-off on agency spending over $100,000.
Why add extra red tape when there is a crisis of this magnitude?
It's not extra red tape. It's making sure everything is getting to my level and that it's immediately responded to. This was not slowed down at all. In fact, it was much more responsive. If you remember, I was there. I was standing right there long before this report ever came out, and people were asking and we were granting permission in real time.
Secretary Noem also says President Trump wants FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, to be remade, not dismantled entirely. In June, the president talked about, quote, phasing out FEMA. In the Kerrville, Texas area, volunteer rescue operations are suspended until further flooding last week.
Maria, when we look at those pictures, I mean, it's hard to believe they're getting even more rain there and of that intensity.
Right, and not official tropical systems, just showers and thunderstorms. But we've got our hands full today with some showers and thunderstorms that'll be developing later today, but also on the radar right now. I would definitely grab the umbrella on your way out the door. Some drenching rain right now through parts of Pike and Sullivan County. We head to Florida, New York. Showers and storms picking up after lunchtime. It stays hot and sticky. Talk temps too, with a couple days. Feels like temperatures in the mid-90s coming up.
Thank you, Maria. Also ahead this morning, did you feel the FIFA
cie_𝗃𝗃𝗁𝗃 from West London?
𝗁𝗃𝗃𝗁𝗃!
For thousands of soccer fans in our favorite clubs playing an official international tournament of this level.
World Cup championship, absolutely.
I think that the game should be later in the day instead of at 3 p.m. because it gets really hot for the fans as well as the players that are playing on the pitch.
All over the world, in USA, it's the greatest experience that I have in my life.
Wait. Reporting from MetLife Stadium, 𝗵𝗃𝗍𝗍𝗆 today in New York.
I think Gabi should host the World Cup.
I think that'd be amazing.
I love those young ladies. They were like so excited for Cole Porter. Right.
They were so happy. Maria, it was a good day.
She's the new standard. You know, Michael's excitement was number one.
I know.
Yeah,
now we have gone over that with Gabi.
That's right. And a fist bump. Loved it. And happy to get some dry skies in for all the action yesterday. Today's going to be a little different. We've already seen some showers come on through. We definitely have all of this humidity. 74 right now. That dew point's at 72 degrees. It feels very tropical. So we scan the skies, live radar right now. A few spotty showers in and around the city, but to the north and west from Sussex County and pushing into Orange County now, as well as Sullivan County. There was some thunder and lightning associated with this cluster just a little bit ago, but right now it's kind of raining heavily, yes, but it stays pretty much there for this morning. Later on, we expect development. So anticipating we have all of this humidity to work with. The rain could come down very quickly. So we have flood concerns, flash flooding included in that. So that means travel impact, including the city, most of New Jersey into the Hudson Valley, Connecticut. Kind of giving you a better idea of where that highest risk for the more problematic flooding will be portions of northern and northwestern New Jersey through the Delaware River Valley. So something to keep in mind as you plan your day. And yes, with any of the thunderstorms that do pop up, we could see some gusty winds, especially north and west of I-95. So here's how it's going to kind of go. We get the daytime heating and you see the flare up of showers and thunderstorms, again, especially north and west of I-95, at least to start. And then through the late evening and early overnight hours, still some potential for heavy rainfall. And we could see some lingering showers for tomorrow morning. And it's going to be one of those setups the next few days. Can't rule out a few showers, some days a little stormier than others. And it does look like Wednesday afternoon, more scattered showers and storms. As far as the humidity, that goes nowhere. We are stuck in it all week. We consider Saturday into Sunday maybe a little less humid, so definitely feeling tropical. And speaking of tropics, keeping an eye on parts of the Gulf Coast here. There is potential for some develop. It's on the low end, but we'll watch it for sure. 84 degrees today outside of the showers and storms. You do not want to be without that umbrella. It could be heavy at times. 73 degrees overnight tonight, so it's another warm and muggy start to the day tomorrow. 85 for tomorrow's high with that spotty shower chance. Scattered showers and storms as we get to the rest of the week, at least the chance up near 90 degrees though through Friday. That heat really peaking Thursday into Friday, where it feels like temperatures more like the mid-90s. And then we see what looks to be so far relatively quiet weekend ahead with temps in the mid-80s. All right, 4:49 right now. Plenty of delays already, Adele.
Yes, delays, service changes, suspensions.
Today, definitely some of the heavier rain gear. It is mild and muggy everywhere. 75 at Central Park in Massapequa, 73 in White Plains. We've got 75 in Poughkeepsie. We do have that flood watch posted, including the city, most of northern and into central Jersey, Hudson Valley, and Connecticut, for the potential of 1 to 2 inches of rainfall that could lead to ponding on the roadways. Timing not ideal because it does line up with afternoon and evening travel. So at first, some of the spotty showers out there this morning. By 11 a.m., 79 degrees, on our way up to the low 80s. Showers and storms likely for the afternoon and into the evening. Temperatures holding near 80 degrees. All right, straight up 5 o'clock right now. Adele, how's it looking out there?
Not great.
In there, we got that this morning and throughout the week. So let's start with this morning. Let's start with right now. The radar picking up some spotty showers. I don't have any warnings out there right now. I do have some watches, the flood watches. We'll show you that in a second. But as far as the rain, currently some spotty showers around the city. It's heavier, steadier rain right now from Sussex into Orange County, right along and north of 84 here into Sullivan and Ulster County. So definitely going to be slowing you down there. Had some lightning with it earlier. And of course, that period of heavy rainfall could be producing some ponding on the roadways even now. But later on, with showers and storms developing, we expect that 1 to 2 inch per hour rainfall rates. That's heavy rainfall. That's tough to keep up with, and especially around a busy travel time this afternoon and evening. And that's what we have with the flood watch. Starting this afternoon into this evening includes the city, Hudson Valley, Connecticut, central and northern New Jersey. And when you look at the forecast rain totals, you kind of see where that is focused through central and northern Jersey, parts of the Hudson Valley. Not as much for parts of Long Island and South Jersey, including the Jersey Shore. So if you're thinking about maybe hanging out at the beach today, probably a little bit easier to do that than what the forecast looks like, right? Just the storm icon, I think you'll get some beach time in there. Along with the heavy rainfall, some gusty winds associated with the thunderstorms. So timing it out, what's out there right now, not everywhere through the morning time. We have some damp roadways, but you can see by the afternoon, showers and storms flare up. That continues in through this evening. Even a few lingering showers into tomorrow morning. So the trend for the next few will be in and out of scattered showers and storms. Even from Tuesday into Wednesday, can't completely rule it out. It's mild and muggy everywhere, so count on that. 75 right now at Central Park. That dew point in the low 70s. You feel it. So first half of the day, not too bad. We'll get some spots of sunshine in there. 82 degrees by 3 o'clock. Showers and thunderstorms taking over after that, and it's warm and muggy overnight tonight, down to 73 degrees, and then 85 for tomorrow's high. It remains very humid all week. Heat index values, especially by the time we get to the later part of the week, mid-90s, but scattered showers and storms through at least Thursday. Things should quiet down a bit more by the time we get to the weekend, but pretty typical summer as we even head into early next week. Showers and storms and temps in the low 80s. All right, 5:16 now. Adele, how are things looking out there?
Morning, everybody. Monday morning. Hope you had a good weekend. It's July 14th. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗪𝗏 is tracking the roads around since Storm Team 4's Maria LaRosa here with today's Bastille Day forecast.
Oh.
14th.
Okay.
Are we doing something special?
Well, we're not.
Okay. Meaning, do we have cupcakes or something?
I know.
I believe it is Bastille
We'll take
Day.
anything.
Well, along with that, we're going to need the umbrellas up today. We have some showers out there now, just enough that, yes, you don't want to be without that umbrella. We've got some heavier rain, though, coming our way for this afternoon and evening. So I want to start there because we do have a flood watch posted. This starts this afternoon into this evening. We're kind of primed for that heavy rainfall. It's so humid out. Rainfall rates could be 1 to 2 inches an hour. That's always tough when you're talking travel. So something to keep in mind for later today. Out there now, we have some heavier showers through Sussex and Orange County, Sullivan into Ulster County, but it's warm and muggy everywhere. It's 78 right now at Newark, 75 in the city. No warnings associated with this batch of rain, but right along into the north of 84. That's where we're finding some of that now. Then a break, some sun breaks too. 82 degrees by 1 o'clock. Expect after lunchtime more scattered showers and storms, and that does take us through the evening, including a stormy commute potential. So more on that coming up in a bit, but at 5:30 we've got this morning's commute, plenty of slowdowns.
It's 5:39 right now. Marie LaRosa is looking at the weather on a Monday. Oh, see that? How cute.
Can I get a human-sized one of those?
They have that.
Do they have those?
They have that.
Do they have those?
They have that.
Do they?
They do.
They do.
I would totally sleep.
They do. This is Sadie is living her best life right now. The dog to bed size ratio, right? It's a good one. Very comfortable. Stay comfy inside. It's going to be warm and muggy, and then the showers and thunderstorms really picking up this afternoon. I'm tracking them, and that flood threat as well coming up in the 10-day.
Maria, thank you. Also coming up, flash flooding forces crews to suspend search and rescue.
Fail what they say to meet the basic standards of safety and care. Okay, 5:46 right now. We want to check with Maria because we're watching some flood watch in our own area as well, Maria.
Yes, we don't have the setup like they have there right now. With that said, definitely impactful. And I want to make sure you're ready for it, that if you do get a flood warning, pay attention to the wording, what that means for you. If you're in some of those prone areas, this may be one of those days you just want to stay close to those alerts. We're looking at the flood watch starting this afternoon through this evening for the city, central and northern New Jersey, Hudson Valley, Connecticut, and the Delaware River Valley. Not only just total amount of rainfall, but how quickly it falls. We're expecting potentially 1 to 2 inches an hour rainfall rates. That's tough for smaller streams and creeks to keep up with, but also the roadways. And kind of giving you an idea of especially the zone that we'll be watching through central Jersey. So from Morris County back through the Delaware River Valley, especially. We're looking at, again, generally 1 to 2 inches of rainfall potentially in that area. Notice though, I-95 north and west, the highest risk. Parts of Long Island, eastern Connecticut, central and south Jersey, especially closer to the coast, not as much of an impact with that heavier rain. Along with that, strong thunderstorms, yes, it could deliver some gusty winds. The next few days, it stays unsettled. So that's a trend that we'll see the whole week. 75 out there right now. The dew point's at 71. We do have some showers, some heavier rain still moving through Ulster County right now, right along the thruway just to the west. So from Monroe up through Wallkill, we're looking at, again, heavier rainfall. That's moving on in the next few hours. What we're expecting into the afternoon flares up after lunchtime. So spotty, heavy showers and thunderstorms, again, takes us through the evening, really especially from I-95 north and west. Tomorrow there'll be some lingering showers, but the unsettled weather stays with us and has plenty of fuel. It stays sticky all week with those dew points well into the 70s, high humidity. 84 this afternoon outside that storm chance. Again, that starts up again this afternoon and evening. Down to 73, so another very mild and muggy start to the day tomorrow, up to 85. We sort of peak with the heat later on this week with that humidity as well, but we don't see any big cool down. Maybe quieter weather by Friday and Saturday, and then we see the stormy weather pick up again later in the weekend into early next week. All right, that is 5:48 right now. That's your 10-day. Tracking some delays out there. Adele, what's the latest?
Yeah, we've got a lot of delays
Later today. So if you're doing traveling, the morning commute, not too bad. I am tracking some showers through the Hudson Valley, but otherwise fairly quiet. But afternoon and evening, that's a never good combo for air travel. And really, much of the eastern half of the country, that's how it's going to be. So from the city, Cincinnati, Nashville, Memphis to Houston, we're looking at scattered showers and storms, mainly in the afternoon, today, tomorrow, and you see that again into Wednesday. Out west, though, a little bit quieter, just hot.
Hot for sure.
Yes.
People came in hot this morning.
Yeah, I was just going to say it's been a hot commute. in more ways than one. If you are heading out the door right now to those platforms, definitely grab those water bottles. You're going to be waiting for your 2, 5, and 8 trains. You've got delays, and Metro North has cancellations on your Harlem line.
Thanks so much, Adele. 5:58 now. Still to come, Decision 2025. Former Governor Andrew Cuomo still. Maria LaRosa has all the timing. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday morning, July 14th. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo. 𝗁𝗀𝗄𝗅 here with an update on the New England Thruway. Something there. And Storm Force Maria LaRosa here. We got to see this cloud like right over.
Right, it's going to dump right on
from like alien invasion science fiction movie.
It's like that tropical low climate.
Right, exactly.
Socked in with all of this humidity, and that will feed showers and storms later. Not too much out there right now. I'll show you everything on the radar in just a second, but let's start with that flood watch. This starts this afternoon and evening, kind of giving you that time frame of where we expect the heavier showers and storms almost everywhere under that watch. We've got the city, central and northern New Jersey, Hudson Valley into Fairfield County, Long Island, Jersey Shore, not as impactful high rainfall rates here. But we are looking at some of that heavier rain to the north and the west. 75 right now at Central Park. We're in the 70s in Poughkeepsie, and just on the edge there of some of that heavy rain, you can see pushing through Ulster County. In the next few minutes could be into Dutchess County. As you can see, though, sun also trying to break through. Beautiful view from Floor Park. We see some bits of sun through midday, 82 degrees at 1 o'clock. It's after that, so after lunchtime, afternoon and evening travel, heavier showers and storms. So it could be a messy evening commute. Temperatures staying in the mid and upper 70s. All right, 6:02, talk about messy commute, how it's shaping up right now, Adele.
Yes, it's been very messy out there, and unfortunately, it's not.
Checking with Maria, she's looking at our radar to see what's coming our way.
Yeah, we have some showers out there, especially through the Hudson Valley, but also in through northern New Jersey. So kind of getting already primed for what's going to be a stormy day ahead, but not the only one. You can see our chances continuing through much of the week. So I'm going to break down the timing more specific for today and through the week in the 10-day forecast.
Thanks so much. Still to come, a mother breaking stairs. A couple things too, right?
Love that whole story, right?
Her.
I love that she ought to know lecture educational things.
So
we all ought to
helpful.
know. I think
So
that's great.
helpful.
Love it, love it. Great story. As always, Tracy, and we're happy that she's learned something. All right, guys.
I hope so.
You know, being in the car today and on the road, not going to be easy at times, especially as we get into this afternoon and evening. So kind of giving you that visual of the rain chance timeline. Really starting to see things pick up this afternoon and evening, and even into the early part of the overnight, even some showers lingering through tomorrow morning's commute. So it's going to be a lot of rain. If you've stepped outside or have been outside the last couple days, you know just how humid it is. So we are primed for heavy rainmakers. Won't take very much. So we do have flood watches posted. Includes the city, northern central New Jersey, Hudson Valley into Connecticut, the Delaware River Valley, because we could see flash flooding, the water on the roadways, but also streams and creeks that could rise quickly, because 1 to 2 inches locally here, even more, but it's going to come down pretty quickly in some spots. Maybe those rainfall rates in that 1 to 2 inches per hour range, and that's definitely hard to keep up with. And kind of just focusing in even more of that higher flood potential through Morris County, in through the Delaware River Valley, in through New Jersey. So something to keep in mind later today with those showers and storms that develop on top of the heavy rain. Could get some gusty winds in there as well. So stormy for the afternoon. Just want to put a little brighter spin on it. If you're trying to extend the weekend at the beaches a little bit longer, you can see most beaches through much of the day should stay dry. So it's I-95 north and west, the greatest risk. Out there now through the Thruway up into the Hudson Valley from Ulster into Dutchess County. New Paltz seeing some heavy rain, but again, we see everything flare up into this afternoon. Showers and thunderstorms by 2-3 p.m. That continues through the evening drive. Heavy at times into that 8-9 p.m. hour, and again, a few lingering into the afternoon, but that chance is with us through much of this week. So today's not the only day. 75 out there right now. We'll see temperatures right about 80 degrees by 11 a.m. on our way up to 84. We keep all of that humidity the next few days as well. So we start off 73 tomorrow, 85 for the high, close to 90 through the rest of the week. By the time we get to the weekend, a brief break before we start that sort of summer pattern again into next week, meaning showers and thunderstorms and high temperatures in the low 80s. All right, 6:19 now. Adele, what are you keeping an eye on?
Keeping an eye on.
So we have flood watches up this afternoon through this evening. As much as 2 inches of rainfall, even higher amounts in some spots, but that rainfall rate is one to watch too. 1 to 2 inches per hour. That's what could lead to the flash flooding, tough conditions on the roadways. Out there now, no warning with this, but I've been watching it through the thruway coming out of Ulster County into Dutchess counties right now, just north of New Paltz. Just by comparison, some of the heavier rain in that is about maybe a 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch an hour rainfall rate. Aside from that, it's just humid everywhere. We do have some light showers through Passaic and Bergen County right now, 75 degrees. It's going to be a warm one outside of any storm chance, 82 degrees by 2 o'clock. After that, we'll really start to see the scattered showers and storms pick up, and that chance even lingers through tomorrow morning. All right, 6:31 right now. This morning, it's been a slow commute. Adele?
Yes, a very slow commute. In fact, not moving at all in some. Right now, Maria LaRosa is looking at the weather on this Monday. We got 75 outside right now.
Oh, 75 muggy degrees and sort of that tropical look to some of the clouds. Starting to see those showers pop up, a few light ones out there now, but really starting to see the flooding rainfall and storms later on this afternoon. It stays unsettled this week, so I'm going to break down the timing of the storm so you can prepare coming up in the 10-day.
Maria, thanks so much. Still to come, flash flooding. It forces crews to suspend search and rescue operations in parts of Texas. What the Homeland Security Secretary is saying about.
My favorite thing about the new NBC4 New York app, Storm Tracker 4 in your pocket. You can zoom right down to the street. It's accurate, powerful, and precise. And see if there's time for a dash to the deli. Be prepared no matter where you are. Download the NBC4 New York app now.
Flooding last week.
And Maria, I would guess one of the challenges now is the water has nowhere to go because it hasn't receded from the last time, and now more coming this way.
And the ground is super saturated. As reliable as a river forecast can be, they're incredibly complicated. It's not just what's going into the river, but the tributaries, the ground saturation, all those things going into these forecasts. But unfortunately, we're definitely adding more rainfall to that area. There's Kerrville. You see flash flood warnings just off to the south and west with showers and thunderstorms that aren't moving very much. And this is on the tail end of a boundary. You can kind of get a sense of where that is. And this is all just kind of a humid mess of showers and thunderstorms. And those will flare up in our area later today. We have our concerns over some flash flooding and some smaller streams and creeks that could rise quickly. Not to that level, of course, but we've got our eyes on it. Let's show you what's out there now. We're starting to see a few more of those isolated showers pop up near Mount Olive in between 78 and I-80. And we'll be watching this cluster of showers moving through the Hudson Valley from Ulster into Dutchess County. Some heavier rain there through the thruway. But because of the heavy rain, by 2 p.m. in through later this evening, flood watch is posted. Includes the city, much of the area, as much as 1 to 2 inches of rainfall possible, but the rainfall rates could be as much as 1 to 2 inches per hour. So it's coming down heavily, and timing-wise, not great. So if you have errands to run, the kids are at camp, or you're just traveling and you got to get to where you're going, by 2-3 p.m., scattered showers and storms, some heavy at times. Got the gusty wind threat too. By 8 o'clock, still continuing from the city along I-95, we've got a few showers that could be lingering even into tomorrow morning, and along with that, some gusty winds with those that develop today. The next few days, definitely staying unsettled, maybe less widespread, but still present in the forecast. So today, right now, for most of us, it's really mild and muggy. We've got 71 degrees. So through about lunchtime, mainly dry skies for most of the area. After that, we see everything pick up, scattered showers and thunderstorms. High up today at 84, tomorrow 85. Showers and storms possible Wednesday, even into Thursday. It stays really hot and muggy, up near 90 through the end of the week. A little quieter period to start off the weekend, and then we'll see things pick up again by late Sunday into Monday. Highs back into the low 80s. All right, 6:48 right now. Adele, how's it looking out there?
Not good right now. We've got a lot going on, some folklore.